What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Cocktail Cards. Today we're going to be showing you how to make a Cocktail Cards exclusive, the Upper Manhattan. Now this is another drink that was created by my mentor here in Seattle, Scott MacFarlane. Now, while I believe the drink is original and he did create it, the name I'm not so sure about. I feel like Upper Manhattan would be a very common name for drinks. I looked it up, I'm not really finding a drink under that name. Surprised me, so you know what, we're staking claim to it. This is the Upper Manhattan, we're moving forward with it. So this is going to be a little bit different than your typical Manhattan, right? Your Manhattan's gonna have a bourbon, a sweet vermouth, and some bitters. Now, we're still gonna have the bourbon, we're still gonna have the bitters, but in place of sweet vermouth, we have two substitutes. One's gonna be an orange liqueur. It's gonna be a brandy-based orange liqueur. So if you have Grand Marnier or dry Curacaos, that'll work perfect in this cocktail as well. I'm going with Grand Imperial, same ballpark, similar type of orange liqueur. And secondly, we have this bottle here, Dubonnet. Now, Dubonnet is a red wine French aperitif. So it's made with a bunch of herbs and fortified red wine. It's a sweet aperitif, and it's actually really, really delicious mixing, especially in bourbon cocktails. So if you haven't seen this yet, definitely worth the pickup. It's very, very delicious, even just on the rocks. It's a delicious drink. So let's go ahead and start building out the Upper Manhattan. We're gonna be stirring this cocktail, so go ahead and build this out in your mixing glass. And the first thing we're gonna do is add 2 ounces of our whiskey. So I'm using bourbon for this cocktail. You can use bourbon, rye, whatever works best for you, whatever you enjoy. Feel free to use either one. Next, we're gonna add 1/2 ounce of our orange liqueur. And 1/2 ounce of our Dubonnet. Next, we're gonna toss 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. Let's go ahead and add some ice. We're gonna give this a stir for about 30 seconds. Now, anytime you're stirring your cocktail, all you really gotta do is fill the outside of your glass. If it's feeling nice and chill, your drink's probably ready. We're gonna be serving this in a coupe or martini glass. I got a coupe glass we'll be using here. Let's go ahead and strain our drink into the glass. Now we're gonna do an orange peel for a garnish. So let's go ahead and get a nice orange peel off of here. And go ahead and give it a squeeze to let out those essential oils. And go ahead and take that peel, and you can actually just rest it right on top there. And there you have it, the Upper Manhattan. Such a delicious cocktail. So you got that traditional Manhattan taste, right? You got the bitters, you got that bourbon in there, but once you add that orange liqueur and the red wine aperitif, that Dubonnet, it just adds like this whole element of herbal flavor. So I would say one dominant flavor in this cocktail is going to be a really nice blend of herbal tones. And on top of that, you get a little bit of sweetness from both the orange liqueur and the Dubonnet. So you got a good sweetness in this cocktail, but it is pretty well balanced. That orange is gonna give a little bit more of like a citrusy finish to it, but what a well-balanced, delicious, awesome bourbon cocktail that you might not have had. This is a very cool, unique, extremely popular at the bar that I worked at. Definitely one of our top 3 cocktails. So there you have it. Hope you enjoy it. The Upper Manhattan. Hey, thanks for tuning into the Upper Manhattan video and recipe. It's always fun to upload some of our unique, exclusive recipes that you might not have ever seen before or had a chance to try. So let me know if you enjoyed the recipe. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe if you're new here as well. Down in the comments, if you have had, I want to know if you've had Dubonnet in any of your cocktails before. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know. Maybe we can get you featured in the featured comments for the next video. And if you do get a chance to make this Upper Manhattan, please do let us know in the comments what you think. This is very, very popular at the bar restaurant I worked at, and it's one of my all-time favorites. So I would love, absolutely love your feedback. So that's gonna be it. I'm gonna go enjoy this delicious cocktail. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers. A whiskey, bourbon, and bitters. This is going to, whiskey, bourbon, and bitters. Whiskey, bourbon, and bitters. That's my kind of drink. Just all of the whiskey and bourbon. Mix the whiskey and bourbon together. And let's get a nice big whiskey and bourbon party going. Okay, maybe I need a whiskey and bourbon. All right.